Boris Johnson fears the final bill for Carrie Symonds' lavish makeover of their Downing Street flat could be as high as £200,000.
He told aides of his worries in crisis meetings on how to pay for his fiancee's refurbishment.
A source said the Cabinet Office had asked Conservative chiefs if Party HQ has paid for some of the work, but failed to get an answer.
The Prime Minister faced further trouble last night over claims that Whitehall ethics chiefs have refused to approve his secret bid to help raise funds for the makeover by setting up a Downing Street charity.
Well-placed sources have provided new details of No. 10 talks dating back nearly a year over how the refurbishment would be financed.
The Daily Mail has been told that Mr. Johnson was present when a plan was mooted to ask Tory donors, including Environment Minister Lord Zach Goldsmith, a close friend of Miss Symonds, and billionaire JCB construction boss Lord Bamford, to contribute. It is not known whether either man has provided funds.
This newspaper has been told of concern among some senior Tory figures over whether it was appropriate for party funds to be used in effect to subsidize the Prime Minister and his partner's lifestyle.
Meanwhile, the Mail reveals today that Mr. Johnson and Miss Symonds have also enjoyed an estimated £12,500 of food deliveries in Downing Street, including prepared meals, from a luxury organic farm shop owned by Lord Bamford's wife.
A No 10 spokesman said, the costs of food for personal consumption are met by Boris Johnson.
It follows a furor sparked by a revelation on Tuesday that the Prime Minister is trying to set up a charity to help foot the bill for the flat refurbishment.
Sir Alistair Graham, former head of the Committee on Standards in Public Life, said the proposal was monstrous. But there is no suggestion by the Daily Mail the proposed charity would be illegal or not qualify for charitable status.
Mr. Johnson ordered officials privately, no one is allowed to mention Carrie and the flat. He has had lengthy talks with Cabinet Secretary Simon Case over how to handle the controversy. The Prime Minister decided to set up the charity 6 months ago and appointed Tory financier Lord Brownlow to run it for him.
Its official purpose was to maintain Downing Street for the nation. In reality, it was designed to a large extent to help Mr. Johnson pay for the refurbishment. Even though he earns £150,000 a year, his friends say he has no money due to an expensive divorce and having to support at least 6 children. He has repeatedly complained privately that he feared the cost of the No. 11 flat makeover, inspired by upmarket interior designer Lulu Lytle, was heading towards £200,000, according to multiple sources. One source said, he's been tearing his hair out for a year.
Mr. Johnson and Miss Symonds were left with a 6-figure shortfall after the Cabinet Office Propriety and Ethics Team, PET, said only £30,000 of taxpayers' money could be spent on the refurbishment.
An extra £5,000 was added to the bill for No 11's makeover, because the Prime Minister's dog Dylan fouled the carpets.
Mr. Johnson and Carrie Symonds had to have them ripped up and replaced with expensive rugs because of the mess caused by the terrier when it was a puppy.
The beige-fitted carpets were said to be spotless when Mr. Johnson's predecessor Theresa May moved out from the No. 11 flat in 2019.
Dylan has also, apparently, caused similar damage at Chequers.